Is a robotic vacuum cleaner right for you? Robotic vacuum cleaners efficiently clean our homes. But should you get one? They have both good points and bad points. One of the neat things about robotic vacuum cleaners is that they operate by themselves. Also, they can change the way they clean. This lets them clean floors with or without carpets. Another good point is that they can clean under furniture. These areas are hard to reach for us, but easy for the small, flat vacuum. You can also set them to start during the night, so they won't get in your way during the day. Robotic vacuums do have some disadvantages, though. Their batteries don't last forever and need to be charged often. They can get stuck beneath furniture or on loose carpets. This means you might need to rescue them. If you have wooden furniture, there's even a possibility that your vacuum could cause dents at the bottom. Some may also have trouble navigating difficult corners of a room. It's important to think about these points before deciding to buy one.
Hi everybody, welcome back to English for You. I'm Pat.
I'm Chickling.
Yesterday we learned about what robot vacuum cleaners are and how they work. Today though, we're going to get practical and find out if getting one is a good idea. Let's check out part 2 of this article right now. So it starts off with the same kind of premise that I just gave you. Robotic vacuum cleaners efficiently clean our homes, but should you get one? Like, is it worth the money they cost? Well, what we do know is that they clean efficiently. If something does something efficiently, it does it in a way that gets the job done well with no wasted effort. So, yeah, maybe you might think about washing up. Some people wash up efficiently. They go quick, it's clean. Some people use loads of soap and water and make a mess and it takes ages. And then you go, there's still sauce on this plate. That would not be efficiently. If you do it efficiently, you're quick, businesslike, and you get the job done. You could say, Stephanie works efficiently and always finishes her homework long before she needs to hand it in to her teacher.
所以 efficiently 就是很有效率，效率很高的，它是来自于 efficient 这一个形容词，所以你可以说 bicycles are a cheap and efficient form of transport， 或者是它的名词就是 efficiency， 效率的意思。那我们可以讲 managers are discussing what needs to be done to improve efficiency， 所以 improve 这边就是增加效率的意思。所以吸尘器的高效率清洁呢，非常的棒。不过我们应该要买一台吗？ I think one doesn't cost much, or does it cost much?
I don't know. I've never gone shopping for one. So the article says they have both good points and bad points, which is basically the same as anything you buy. So we see one of the neat things about robotic vacuum cleaners is that they operate by themselves. Okay. Now, it's kind of a play on words here because neat could also mean like tidy, organized. But as we'll see, it's got another meaning.
所以呢，有很多大多事情其实都是有好坏，不只是扫地机器人嘛。那么扫地机器人的优点之一就是可以自行操作，他们自己就会动了。
Okay, yeah, before we look at the word neat, we've got to check out today's language in focus, which was in that last sentence. I'll let Chigilin do that right now.
所以 one, the other 或者是 another 都是不定代名词哦，都是拿来表示不特定的人或者是事物。后面这些名词的时候呢，就会变成不定形容词。那么接下来我们来看几个用法哦。如果你今天是说 one blah blah blah, the other 然后点点点，就是用于总数只有两者的列举。我们找一个句子，比如说 There are only 2 people in the classroom.One is Kevin, the other is Matthew. 所以呢，我们的教室里面是只有2个人而已哦。那么如果今天是没有限定范围怎么办呢？那我们就把 the other 改成 another 就好了。那么总数呢，可以有3个以上。那我们其中可以列举2者就好了。我们试一个句子。My sister owns a lot of dresses. One is black, another is pink.So
we said one of the neat things is that it works by itself. And if we say one of the neat things, that indicates there are other neat things. But what does neat mean? In this case, not that it's tidy, although it is. It also means it's good, it's useful, it's convenient. You go, oh, that's neat, that's cool, I like that. You might say, for example, I can use this neat app to send videos from my phone onto my TV.
Oh, okay, that's a good one.
Yeah.
所以 neat 就是好的、不错的。老师刚刚讲到那个意思，它就是也有很好的意思。所以 neat and tidy 就是指一个人哇很 organized， 然后井然有序，很厉害的。所以比如说 Zola always keeps her kitchen neat and tidy。那老师对我们刚刚有讲到，指很好的意思也可以。
So the neat thing is that it operates by itself. Here the word operate just means to work, to do its job, to perform its kind of the task that it's meant to perform. You might say, this food delivery service only operates in Taiwan. If you go abroad, you'll need to use a different company.
所以 operate 这边是运作，不过也有指开刀动手术的意思哦。怎么说呢？后面如果放一个被动手术的人，我们加一个 on。比如说 the doctors decided to operate on the patient， 那么名词就是 operation， 可以指运作，我们今天文章中的意思，或者是手术的意思。
Okay, so we've got the one neat thing is they do it by themselves.
Yeah.
The article then says also they can change the way they clean. So I guess that's the word is mode, M-O-D-E. They have different modes. You want it to clean this way, kind of flick this switch. If you want it to do something else, you move the switch to the next one, and so on. And we see in the article this kind of property lets them clean floors with or without carpets because carpets are going to trap the dust. A plain wooden or tile floor is just going to have the dust on it, so you'll need to clean in a different way.
所以扫地机器人也有不同的打扫模式。老师刚刚讲的 mode M-O-D-E 这个字就是模式的意思。所以像 we usually in Taiwan we don't have a carpet. 那 but in the States or maybe in England,
for sure.
you guys have carpets everywhere. 所以呢，地毯有地毯，没有地毯都是可以扫的哦。
Okay, so we've had that one neat thing, and now we get to the second part of that language in focus. Another good point is that they can clean under furniture. Now that could be the game changer because I remember moving house and moving our sofa and you look under it, you're like, oh goodness me.
Dead cockroaches.
Not quite that bad, but you know, like it's like we had a carpet, just a dust carpet. And of course about 800 kids' toys because of course where they're going to throw the toys except under the sofa. Now, as the article says, these areas like under sofas, under beds, all the rest, these areas are hard to reach for us, but easy for the small flat vacuum. Yeah, we would have to like lie down or bend down, get the vacuum cleaner under there. It's a pain.
所以另外一个扫地机器人很棒的是他们可以进去到我们家具底下清理。像老师刚刚讲到那个沙发下面嘛，或者是我们床铺有时候下面也是有一个很大的 gap， 那我们是清不到的。这些地方其实扫地机器人有时候是可以清到的。
Okay, so those are all cool features, and here's another. You can also set them to start during the night, so they won't get in your way during the day.
Oh.
So yeah, that's great. I think a lot of people will set them to like run around when they're at work, but other people will go, oh, I'm going to be in all day. I don't want this thing doing its job. But it can do it while I'm asleep. And that way it won't get in your way. Let's take a moment to look in a bit more detail at this idiom. To get in someone's way is to inconvenience somebody by blocking their way to something, like getting under their feet, just generally stopping a person going where they want to go. That's why we would say to somebody, if we were a little rude, hey, get out of my way. You are in my way. You are between me and where I want to go. So if the vacuum cleaner's getting in your way, you'll feel, oh, I can't walk around my living room every time I'm stepping on this vacuum cleaner. So to make sure it doesn't get in your way, set it to run around at night.
所以 to get in someone's way 就是去阻碍某人。那我们所以把这个扫地机器人设置成在夜间启动，白天就不会妨碍到我们了。
Okay, now all of these are really cool things and they make you think, oh, if it does all that, I should get one. But that's not the whole story. The article says robotic vacuums do have some disadvantages, though.
Disadvantage 就是缺点，那它的相反词 the opposite is advantage 就是优点哦。所以扫地机器人还是有缺点的。
Okay, let's look at one of these. Their batteries don't last forever and need to be charged often. So if you have a big house or multiple rooms, you might, okay, it's got to go. It does half the room. It goes to charge. Then it does the other half. Then it goes to charge. It doesn't last forever. So the word forever is used like into the future without any kind of end.
Wow.
We can just use it casually to mean a long time.
Yeah.
Okay, so for example, we might say, we hope our sun will last forever, but it will die someday, maybe millions of years in the future.
I hope I'm not alive then.
I don't think we will. It's not going to suddenly turn off in the next week or something. We're safe.
Okay, good. 所以 forever 就是永远、永久的。所以如果是花很久时间，老师刚刚有讲嘛，就是直接当很久的一段时间 OK。比如说什么东西花很多时间 to take forever, which means to take a very long time. 比如说 she has been so deeply hurt.It may take forever for the wounds to heal. 所以呢，这些扫地机器人的电池不是永久的，要常常充电。
Okay, and there's another issue too. They can get stuck beneath furniture or on loose carpets. So yeah, a bonus is great, it can go under my sofa and clean it out, but it might get stuck beneath it. Beneath just means the same as under. Yeah. So it goes under there. Great job.It's not coming out. Oh, now I have to get it out.
It's stuck under there.
Yeah, now I have to get it out. I have to somehow get a stick or a clothes hanger. How annoying. Here's another way we can use beneath. Oh no, I dropped a 50 NT coin and it ended up beneath the sofa. I'll never get it out.
所以 beneath 就是在什么东西下面。不过我们呢有另外一个讲法，如果你后面放一个人，什么东西 beneath someone， 就是对谁来说好像配不上、搭不上、不够好的感觉。比如说 she acts as if even speaking to us is beneath her， 代表我们好像配不上这个人一样。
So that's one problem, and another is it could get stuck, especially on loose carpets. Now, loose we're using again in a slightly different way than normal, so let's check that out right now. So we sometimes think of loose as the opposite of being tight, like tight clothes, loose clothes, that kind of thing. Here, though, the word loose means the thing, it's not really securely attached. It's not they're not really tightly on something. So if you think of maybe your phone fits in your phone case and it's quite tight. But if you've got a really big phone case and a small phone, it will be loose. It will be rattling around in there and bouncing about. You don't want that. It'll keep falling out. Here's another example. The handle of my pot fell off due to a loose screw. So you have to get the screwdriver and get it back on.
Loose 就是松动的，没有固定住的。我们在文章中是指没有固定住的地毯。不过我们平常如果穿比较宽松的衣服，比较大件的衣服，那就是 loose clothing。比如说呢 ，loose clothing gives you greater freedom of movement， 就当你穿宽松衣物要移动是比较方便的嘛。所以就是扫地机器人有时候也会卡在家具的下面，或者是没有固定好的地毯哦。
Yeah, if your carpet isn't secured down, it could get stuck on the edge, or it gets, maybe if the carpet's a bit long, a thick carpet, it could get trapped in it. And the article says this means you might need to rescue them, the robots. You need to rescue the robots.
Yeah, 这个 rescue 是救援或解救，是动词，当名词也可以。If it's a noun, sometimes we say to come to someone's rescue. 所以呢，有时候扫地机器人也是需要我们的解救的哦。
This is where having the voice thing would be really good. Help! I'm stuck. I'm under the sofa and it's dark.
Really
Get me out.
Yeah.
We should give them brains. AI robot vacuum cleaners. Except they'd start complaining come on, I cleaned up already.
Yeah.
Okay. And the article carries on. If you have wooden furniture, there's even a possibility that your vacuum could cause dents at the bottom. Okay, so yeah, it's got this sensor that means it shouldn't crash into things, but it's not always going to work, or it might kind of turn away from one thing and hit another thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, you kind of, oh my, the table legs, the chair legs, they got dents in. What's a dent?
A dent 就是一个凹痕啦，所以呢，这是名词哦，这是名词。所以如果你家有木质家具啊，可能就是造成家具凹陷，像老师刚刚讲的。不过如果当动词 ，like in the States, some stores they charge less for dented cans.
Yeah, that happens. I've seen that in Taiwan, especially.
Oh, really? Do we?
If it's a food one, yeah, they might put the food one in the cheaper section. Like this one's kind of pushed in.
瑕疵品 flaws.
Yeah. Okay, so that's another problem, and here is yet another. Some, meaning some vacuum cleaners, may also have trouble navigating difficult corners of a room.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, these things are round, so of course, like corners are going to be like their worst enemy.
所以 navigate 就是穿越或穿过。可是如果家里有比较复杂的角落，其实扫地机器人也是不好通过的。So the point is to get a smaller place with no corners, and then you can
just
get
live
one.
in a circle, kind of a circular room. But the thing, I mean, you've seen apartments, like sometimes they have these really weird corners here and there. They're not just like square blocks. So the article says it's important to think about these points before deciding to buy one.
所以呢，well, it's not just a robot cleaners. It could be anything that you're buying.
Yeah,
购买之前
absolutely.
就是要 think twice before you buy something.
Yeah, and I mean, we haven't even put price in there.
Oh,
although,
真的？
yeah, I did a bit of looking. I think a robot vacuum cleaner is actually cheaper than like a really good Dyson.
Oh, I have one Dyson.
Yeah, like which one would you prefer to use though? Like a Dyson and you know it's going to get a good job done, or this robot and you're kind of not sure, but at least you don't have to push it?
No, I like to do it myself because, well, it's something that I like to do.
Yeah, okay. If you're like, okay, this kind of feels good to have a night, I did this, I cleaned my house. If that makes you feel kind of satisfied.
It kills time.
Yeah, and there's a good reason to do it yourself. So this brings us to today's For You chat question, which is, what are some other things in your home that could be done by a machine?
Washing machine. I have a dishwasher.
Oh, you have a dishwasher?
I do.
Oh, man.
So I'm lazy.
I went back to the UK in the summer, and my parents have a dishwasher, and it's like amazing.
I know.
Everybody just put the stuff in there. You don't have to wash up. And when there's like 6 people sitting down to eat dinner, that's a lot of plates, knives, forks, and everything else. So
And they actually do a better job than ourselves.
I'm not surprised, actually. They work efficiently, to use one of today's vocabulary words. So, but unfortunately, they take up a lot of space. They're not cheap. Yeah, so.
I have a built-in one, so it doesn't really take that much space.
So fancy.
Because I don't like doing the dishes.
No, I don't think anybody does. That's not like vacuum cleaning. That's not a satisfying job to get done. I mean, of course, a lot of things are done, but we've got machines that dry our hair, that, suck the air out, suck the water out of the air, do all this stuff. But in terms of things that I don't have, that I wish I had a machine for, I mean, a vacuum, the dishwasher's up there, but I'm trying to think if there's anything. I just want a lift, an elevator, to use the American lift in British English.
Yeah, elevator.
I have to walk up a lot of stairs. And I chose the one without an elevator so I could pay less rent. But every now and again, you're like, I wish I had that elevator.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's so that would be nice to have.
You can really use some exercise every day.
Yeah, but there's a lot of stairs.
Okay, I know.
Carrying heavy stuff.
Which floor do you live on?
In the UK, we'd say 3rd, you say 4th.
Oh, okay, so it's 4 楼.
Yeah, yes, 3 sets of steps.
Because your first is your second.
Isn't it confusing? We'll get that's a whole other topic.
I know, right?
But let's end here. We're out of time talking about robot vacuum machines. Thanks very much for watching, everybody. For English for You, I'm Pat.
I'm Chickling.
And we'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Vocabulary Review.
Efficiently. Removing old files from your computer will help it run more efficiently. Neat. Larry can answer phone calls with his watch. That's really neat. I want a watch like that. Operate. This train no longer operates because it's too old and keeps breaking down. Forever. It's important to spend time with the people we love because they won't be here forever. Beneath. Lyle hid his extra house key beneath a mat in front of his front door. Loose. The handle on this drawer is loose, and it keeps falling off. Do you know how to fix it?
智慧小补帖
Disadvantage. Rescue. Dent. Navigate.